Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he is out on the tag. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Gamble on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over .350 entering play. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Digging in, Gene Segura. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win it.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. None out, runners at first and second. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in. Really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Gordon is on his way home. And to score, the runner from second. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Right fielder,
Ichiro Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Miller. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Brad Miller. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Brad Miller.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zunino has a play, one away. Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Ichiro. 2 down. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Ichiro. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Yohannes Solarte, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Leake sets his sights. Here he comes, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Cervelli reaches out for the tag, and that. So striding in, Austin Meadows.
Leading off,
he carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon over to his right. 1 out. Here's David Freese to stand in. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't. Digging in for his second at bat, D. Gordon. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Gamble waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Striding in once again, Brad
13,
Miller. He popped out in his first trip.
Brad
Pretty well
Miller.
hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to... Stepping up now, Brandon Belt, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
First baseman.
High pop-up. Freeze is there for it. 1 away. Here now it's Mike Zunino, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Leak with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Miller is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is striding into the box. Gregory Polanco, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Solarte is there for it. 1 down. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Austin Meadows comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Boy, man, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Here's David Freese to stand in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 1 strike now from Archer. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strike. A swing and a miss. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Back to work now is Leak as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ready now,
Up next
Ben
for
Gamble.
Seattle.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the
Gamble.
plate so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in, Yonhervis
Second
Solarte,
baseman,
looking to put the
Yonhervis
ball in play here.
Solarte.
He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Miller gets to it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the
Cervelli.
pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now batting.
Standing in,
The
Kevin
center fielder.
Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura, a hit in 2 tries so far. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
A quick out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Belt goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Mike Zunino is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fouled back. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that
number
pitch.
13, second baseman.
Ready once again, Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hard hit at third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. Stepping up now, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gordon has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Ichiro.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Down the third baseline. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you still... Ichiro scores. Donaldson scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swinging a soft liner, and on 1 pitch, he's retired. Gene Segura standing in. 3 runs already home, and a potential 4th standing at third base. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 37 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Chopped weakly to the left. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
2-strike changeup, but he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 once more. And the inning goes. Stepping in, Austin Meadows comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Austin.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon going back to the track. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So digging in now Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will get there to make the running play. In now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Loop down towards short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Guilherme Solarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Center fielder number 9.
D. Gordon stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play.
Gene Segura standing in. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ichiro racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. In the air to right center. Gordon has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Gregory Polanco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ichiro is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners.